Okay, now you've set up your group and you are wanting to use CinchShare for the first time. So I've opened up CinchShare and we are first of all in the schedule a post section. So how you read this is where we create our posts. This is the time for scheduling. And these are all my upcoming posts down through here that I have already scheduled. But we're going to start from scratch and create a brand new post. Now, if you've already done online parties, you might already have some material that you can copy and paste in. So I'm going to go back to Tara's party and I'm going to scroll through here and grab some of these posts. So I'm going to copy and paste and type. I'll paste that straight in there. So this is here, this first box is where you put in your words. If you have a link to a YouTube clip, you would paste the link in here and then hit the link button. If you have got photos, then we put the photos in here. So we're going to choose a file for the photo and add in this photo here. And then it uploads straight here to post photo. Now what we're going to do is we're going to save this. So I'm going to clip across here down to manage posts and let's not do that yet. Let's find a folder to save it into. So let's select a folder. Let's create a new folder, Sharon's online parties. Okay. So that's now here, so we're going to save it to there. So we've got it saved there, and I'm going to, instead of schedule this post, I am going to save it. And it's now saved. That's easy, isn't it? So let's do another couple. Okay, let's just save our post. So let's scroll down through this other party, and let's see what else we want to do. Oh, let's do this one. So I'm going to copy and paste. Control C to copy, back to CinchShare, paste. I'm just going to change this event link because that was Tara's event link. I'm just going to change that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to add in the photos. Now I had 2 photos here for the bamboo range. So I'm going to click on here to plus, so let's add multiple images. And I'm going to click here to upload up to 10 photos. And I'm going to upload these 2 photos. Open. And then they show up down here. Now if you want to change the order of any of your images, you can just do that. It changes the order and we're going to update that post. So now we have our words up here. We have our pictures down here. It shows the first picture and there are 2. And we're going to still save it into Sharon's online parties and we're going to hit save. So click on the up box, up arrow and save. Let's just do one more just so we can see. Let's see what the next one might be. Here we go. The outlet, Control C, back to CinchShare, paste in here. I'm going to change that to my generic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add the photo. And I'm going to save. So you're going to do that for all of your posts. Let's have a look now at where they are saved. So if we click on this little button here, Manage Posts, we're going to go into our saved folder and down to Sharon's online parties. And here are those 3 images there. Nice and easy. How's that? You can schedule an individual post. You can edit the post if you want to. So we can click on this and it'll go back to the Edit Post button. You can type in here whatever you want to type in there. And then you can go back to save. Now if you want to change the order of these, we can move the order around. So that's nice and easy as well. And now we're going to put these into a party. So first of all, we have to get our group into our network. So let's go to My Networks, which is this circle here. And if you've linked your group, we're going to click here to refresh, and it's going to take a few minutes. It's going to refresh all of our groups. Just takes a little minute here, and then we're going to put it as a favorite. So we're going to change these green hearts to black hearts when we can. So if I scroll down through here, here's Janine that we just set Janine up before. She's now here, but we want to link that. We want to find it on the business page. So if I click here to link group, we should now find Janine. Here we go, and I want to link. She's now linked, and now when I scroll down under my business page, I can find Janine. Where did she go? Oh, maybe I need to do this again. Oh no, there she is, Janine. I'm going to do a heart on her. So now when I go back here to schedule a post, you'll see that I have Janine here. And you can have, if you're scheduling parties for a whole week, you would put all of your 3 or 4 or 5 or million parties here, and they would all be listed down here. So let's go back here to manage posts, and we're going to, let's just say we've got, if I go back here, for example, these are all of my posts that I have set up. So that's nice and easy. I am going to so let's click here. Across here, we're going to select all. So it puts an arrow, a little tick in each of them. And then I'm going to batch post. So that opens up the 3 posts here. And we're going to make these start at 5 p.m. this afternoon. 5 p.m. And I want these posts to go every hour, 1 hour, and apply the interval. And then you can see there, whatever you've changed it to, it goes to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. You can make it every 2 hours if you want to. Apply interval, and I'll do 5, 7, 9. So you can make it whatever. But if you wanted that to be, say, 7:30, you can manually change that to anything you want it to be. You can even change the date. Now we had in here the event link, and I want to change the event link to Janine's event link. I'm going to match the whole word, do a search, and it'll go through every single post and change it. So we're going to update the posts. So how's that, nice and easy? And then I am going to schedule the batch. Oh, I wonder what the issue was. Oh, I have to tick where I want to post it. I want to send it to Janine. There we go. Schedule the batch. Here we go. So now you will find in my pending folder, let's go down. There's Janine's online party, and I have got all of her posts there. How's that? Nice and easy. I can still schedule, change the schedule here. I can amend things. I can do all sorts of things. The other thing you can do, once you've got your first party set up, is you can use the same interval to post to multiple groups, or do the whole party in one go. So if I go into my history, for example, if I say go into Felicity's party, let's have a look. Is there I can search, select all, and the only thing I might want to, if I scroll down here, I might want to take out the $1 shipping because that was a deal that she had, but I might be happy with everything else in there. And so I go to batch post, and let's say we want to put all of this into Janine's party. Let's start the interval at 6:15 tonight, for example, and apply the interval. Let's just see. So I've got these first 2 posts going in at 6:15 and 6:20 tonight, and then tomorrow I have got a 7:30, a 12:30, a 5, a 7:30 and an 8:30 post, and then the next day 7:30, 12:30, 5, 7:30, all the way through. And the reason for that is that I have already scheduled those and applied the intervals. That's a whole party that's already been done, so now you can just duplicate it really easily. I'm going to do a search and replace and change the event link. So let's go find the event link. There's her event link here. Control C, and I'm going to change it to hers. Match the whole word and search, and then you'll see, there we go, all the way through. Right down the bottom, update posts. So they're all now correct. We're going into Janine, and I'm going to schedule the batch. So now in my pending, here's Janine's, all of her posts coming in. And again, I can delete those, so I want to get rid of this one and this one and this one because I put those in by mistake. I can just delete those. How easy is that? All of these posts will happen at the time specified there, and I can also view them over here by typing in Janine. There's Janine there, and I can see all of her posts here as well. Super easy. Give me a call if there's any problems or you need a hand with anything.